to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the 10 baby names I love but I would never use. Okay, so first off, just to clear up this video, no, I'm not having a baby and I'm not pregnant and I'm not planning on being anytime soon, but I do want to have a family one day, so I do want to have kids. And I just thought that I could just do this video for fun. I've been seeing this tag go around like crazy lately on YouTube, and I thought this would just be a really fun and interesting video to share with you guys of like name ideas, because I don't know about you guys, but if you are planning on having kids, or if you have kids and you want to have more kids, you think about what you would name them. Like, it's just something that I've thought about honestly since I was like 20 years old. I was like, okay, what kind of names am I going to name my future kids? Because I don't know, I've always known that I wanted to be a mother, so I just know that it's going to happen for me soon, but not right now. So that's all I'm going to say about that. To stop rambling and just jump into this video, I thought it'd be really fun to share this with you guys, so I hope you guys like it, and I'm going to go ahead and just share with you which names I love but I will never use. The first name, I'll just go like boy, I'll just go girl, boy, girl, boy. So the first one, the girl name that I love is Bradley. I really like boy names used for girls. I don't know why, I just think it's different. I just like, I don't know, I like the name Bradley. And if you guys have ever watched Bates Motel, basically that's where I actually heard that name for the first time used for a girl, because there is a character on there named Bradley, which ended up dead. Not to spoil it for any of you guys that haven't watched Bates Motel. But anyways, Bates Motel is a whole nother freaking video, guys. Like, I love Bates Motel so much. It is my addiction show. Like, I love that show. It's so good. But anyways, Bradley I really think is pretty and unique, and I don't know a lot of girls called Bradley. I think there's some guy names that I've heard, like guys called Bradley, but I've never heard a girl called Bradley. And I just think it's really pretty. Plus it starts with a B, like my name. So, and also just to tell you guys the reason why, like, I won't be using these names in the future. I mean, I'm not going to say that I won't change my mind, because you just never know. And especially since I'm not getting ready to have a child, so down the road I could change my mind, but I don't really think I will, because I'm kind of set on names. Isn't that awful? Like, me and my husband kind of already have names picked out. Isn't that like weird? But yeah, I will not be sharing those names with you guys, just because, like I said, we could change our minds, but we do have names already kind of picked out which we would name our kids. So that's why I've chose these names that I really like but I won't use. Okay. So the second name is for a boy, and it's Benjamin. I really like, just because I could call him Ben for short, and I just really like Ben. I don't know, like, I think it's cute for a boy. And there was some Benjamins in my high school that I went to school with, so I did like hear that name fairly often. So it wasn't like it was just like a way out of proportion name or something you don't hear a lot. And I just think Benjamin's a really cute boy name. I don't know. Okay, the next one, number 3, is for a girl, and it's Madeline. And I really like, I've always liked this name. I actually considered this being the name that I would name my daughter if I had one. I love the name Madeline. And then my middle, blah guys, what the hell? And my middle name is actually May. So I really like the combination of the two names, Madeline, May. I just thought that sounded so good together. So I used to really want to name, if I had a girl, I wanted to name my daughter Madeline. But obviously I have overcome that name and I won't be using that name. But I just think it's so pretty and so girly. It's like a real girl name. And I don't know too many Madelines. Like, I don't think I know a single Madeline. I know there's Madelines out there, but I don't know a lot around my area. So it is kind of, would be a name that isn't used a lot from where I'm from. Okay, the next one, a boy name. I really have always loved Aiden. I think Aiden is different, and if you guys have ever watched The Ring, which is like a scary horror movie, that little boy on there, his name is Aiden, and that's like the first time I've ever heard that name. So I like immediately was like, wow, I really like that name. That's really different. And I don't know too many kids named Aiden. Like, I don't really know any, I don't think. I think this one girl that used to work with me, her little boy's name was Aiden. But other than that, like, I don't hear the name being used a lot, but it is a very popular name, I've noticed. So, I don't know. I just really think it's unique in a way, and a different name. So, I like that one. For a girl, the next one is Scarlett. I don't know what it is about this name. A lot of you guys might just think that's like way out there, but if you guys know the actress Scarlett Johansson. I don't know how to say her last name properly, so I'm sorry, but I really like her. She's an actress, and she's probably the only one that I've ever really known called Scarlett. I think there might have been a few movies where their names were Scarlett or something, but I don't hear that name a lot. It's different. My husband's name starts with an S. So I just thought that, you know, Scarlett starts with an S, but my husband absolutely does not like that name. So I can't use that name. He absolutely is like, no, he don't like that. But I really thought it was pretty and different, and you could name her Scar for short. Like, you could just, you know, that'd be just like her little nickname is Scar. And I don't know, I just thought it was different. So I really like the name Scarlett. The next name for a boy is a pretty popular, typical name that everyone has, and the name is William. William is just a popular name. You see it everywhere. It's in the movies. It's around you where you live. Little boys are often called William. It's just a really popular name. I really like it just because you can name your boy Will for short, and I've always liked Will. If you watch Pirates of the Caribbean, I love Will on there, so I used to really like that name, and I still like that name, but I would never name my kid William just because I think there's just too many Williams around, and like it wouldn't, I kind of want to name my kids something that a lot of people, like, I don't want to go way out there. Like, trust me, I'm not into those freaking four-word names. Like, I'm not into that. I think that's insane to give your kid that long of a name, but if that's what you're into, that's great, but I'm not into it. So I just want to name my children something different that not everybody has, but it also might be a common name, so I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't name my son William just because it's way too popular, even though William to me sounds like famous. I don't know, like William is just a famous name. I don't know. But anyways, the next one for a girl is Ava. I don't know, I've always liked the name Ava. It's very girly and pretty, and I don't know, I just really like Ava. But my husband was definitely not into that name at all, because, like, trust me guys, like, a lot of these names I have discussed with my husband, not every one of them, but a few of them, just to kind of like throw at him to see if he liked them or not for future kid names. And I don't think he liked this one. Of course, it's only like three letters, so it is like a really short name. But I don't know, I just kind of liked it. I thought it was girly, and I don't know a lot of Avas, like hardly any. I think I know the YouTuber Ava, but like I don't know her, but I know of her name. And other than that, I don't know a lot of Avas, so I don't know. Alright, for a boy, the next one is Carter. I think Carter, like there's the clothing brand Carter's called that, so that is like a downside to that, is like it's named after a clothing brand. But I just think Carter's different. I've honestly really considered using this name like as one of my tops. Like if I had a boy in the future, I really wanted to name him Carter. My husband was not, he liked the name okay, but he didn't want to name his kid that because he knew a few of them back in the day. Like he knew a lot of Carters, so it was just too familiar for him. He didn't want to name his kid that, which I understand, because one of his names that he really likes, I don't want to name our son, if we have a son, ever that name, because I know too many of those. So we're kind of like, you know, it's guys, if you're a married couple, you disagree on like stuff like that. It's just common to, it's really hard to like agree on picking a name for your child because they're stuck with it for the rest of their life. and I don't know, it's just something that we're gonna bicker back and forth about. But I think we do have 2 names that we both like, but I won't be revealing those today. So the last girl name that I really like is Natalie. I've always liked the name Natalie. I just think it's a name that I don't hear too often. I have heard it used in movies, and then I kind of think of the girl that ended up missing in Aruba, Natalie Holloway. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that or heard of that, but it's definitely an interesting story, and it's really sad. But I really think that's a pretty name, and I like it a lot. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm trying to like think of things to say about these names that I'm telling you guys, but other than that, I just really love the names. I wouldn't use them, but I do like the name Natalie, and I don't hear it too often, so. Okay, and the last name is for a boy, and it's a simple, pretty used name, and that is Ryan. R-Y-A-N. No, not Ryan Seacrest, but I do like the name Ryan. I think it's different. It's not, well, it's not too different, but it's a common name. But I don't know, I just like the name Ryan. And honestly, guys, I think I would substitute, like, I want to tell you guys real quick some names that I would substitute that I would love for, like, that I love for a girl name. And that is Tyler, Ryan. I even like Ryan for a girl. I think that's just different. Like, see what I'm saying? I like guy names for girl names. I don't know why. I hope you guys enjoyed this tagged video. If you guys have never done this tag, and if you want to do it, if you guys are thinking about having kids in the future, or if you already have kids and you want to have more kids, or if you're currently pregnant, which is maybe you're supposed to only do this tag if you're pregnant. Whoops. Well, I'm not pregnant, but I just wanted to do this video because I've seen it going around a lot, and most of the girls that I've watched are pregnant, so maybe I'm not supposed to do this video, but I will one day be pregnant. And I wanted to do this video for fun because it's always interesting to see which names people like and which names people don't like, and just, I don't know, I think it's interesting, and I've watched a lot of these tags, so I really thought they were fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel. There's a red button down there, so if you just click that, you will be notified when I upload a new video. I don't know what that was. But yeah, I love you guys so very much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!